Discover the rarest and most valuable top 5 Canadian 1-cent coins, each with a rich history, fascinating design, and incredible value. Some of these rare pennies are worth millions, making them true treasures for collectors and coin enthusiasts worldwide. The Canadian 1-cent 1986 holds a fascinating place in numismatic history, representing the late era of copper pennies before major compositional changes. Struck under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin reflects Canada's economic evolution and the gradual transition from traditional coinage metals to more cost-effective materials. Collectors admire its refined design and strong symbolic connection to the country's cultural and monetary legacy. The obverse of the Canadian 1-cent 1986 features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin, a depiction that remained on Canadian coins for many years. Her youthful image, framed with grace, embodies continuity and tradition within the Commonwealth. This design connects Canada's coinage to its shared heritage while standing as a marker of stability during an era of global economic change. On the reverse, the coin displays the famous maple leaves designed by G. E. Kruger Gray, symbolizing Canada's national pride. The detailed veins and realistic form of the leaves demonstrate the artistry and craftsmanship that made even the smallest denomination coin a masterpiece of national identity. The pairing of elegance and simplicity made the 1986 penny both ordinary in use and extraordinary in symbolism. Minted primarily in Ottawa, the Canadian 1-cent 1986 was produced in large numbers for everyday circulation. However, certain rare variations and striking errors have become legendary among collectors. Misaligned dies, off-center strikes, and doubled lettering have transformed some coins into highly prized treasures, distinguishing them from millions of ordinary examples. The composition of the 1986 penny marked the end of an era for Canadian coinage. These coins were struck mostly in bronze, containing copper, tin, and zinc, a combination that gave them their rich reddish hue and durability. Later years saw the switch to copper-plated zinc and steel, making the original 1986 bronze pieces even more desirable as the last of a classic generation. For many collectors, the Canadian 1-cent 1986 is more than just a small coin, it is a piece of art and history encapsulated in metal. It reflects Canada's craftsmanship and serves as a reminder of the nation's economic growth and the everyday currency that once passed through countless hands. Its enduring charm lies in its simplicity and its link to the past. Rarity plays a crucial role in the value of this particular coin. A select few examples of the 1-cent 1986 have shown exceptional preservation, sharp detail, and unique minting flaws that set them apart from the rest. These high-grade specimens are often found only in the hands of serious collectors or discovered unexpectedly in old collections, sparking excitement in the numismatic world. In today's coin market, the value of the Canadian 1-cent 1986 has reached an astonishing figure. A pristine and exceptionally rare specimen, especially one with a significant minting error or untouched condition, has been valued at $2.80 million. This remarkable price demonstrates how historical significance, scarcity, and condition can elevate even the smallest coin to extraordinary heights. Such immense worth has transformed the 1986 penny into a symbol of discovery and luck. The idea that a coin once used for buying candies or newspapers could now fund a fortune fascinates both experts and the general public alike. It's a perfect example of how history and rarity combine to create timeless treasures. The Canadian 1-cent 1986 continues to captivate collectors and historians, serving as a reminder that value is not always measured by size or denomination. Each of these coins tells a story of a moment in time, of craftsmanship, transition, and pride. Its journey from pocket change to million-dollar rarity reflects not just economic value, but the deep emotional and cultural connection people have with their nation's history. Next is the rare 1-cent 1987, from Canada, holds a special place in numismatic history as one of the last truly iconic coins featuring the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin. This penny was part of a transitional period when Canada was modernizing its coinage, making the 1987 issue stand out among collectors for its historical and aesthetic appeal. Despite its copper-plated zinc composition, its shine and detailing remain symbols of quality minting from the Royal Canadian Mint. The 1-cent 1987, from Canada, may seem like a common coin at first glance, but hidden within its millions of struck pieces are rare errors and unique variants that have made it extremely valuable to collectors worldwide. Some versions display slight doubling on the lettering or misaligned dies, which add extraordinary rarity to what was once everyday pocket change. These imperfections, though small, transformed certain examples into coins worth more than anyone could have imagined. Queen Elizabeth II's image on the obverse of the 1 cent 1987, from Canada, represents continuity and heritage. Her portrait, elegantly designed and precisely struck, signifies not just royal authority but the stability of the nation's currency during a time of subtle economic shifts. The reverse side, showcasing the iconic maple leaves, embodies Canada's natural beauty and unity, an image deeply rooted in national pride since its first appearance in 1937. The minting process for the 1 cent 1987, from Canada, involved precision technology that ensured consistency across millions of coins. However, a few striking errors occurred, often due to worn dies or uneven planchets, which produced distinctive anomalies. These anomalies are now the reason why collectors spend years searching for flawless or error-marked pieces, each hoping to uncover the next record-breaking discovery. Collectors often regard the 1 cent 1987, from Canada, as a bridge between eras, linking the traditional copper pennies of the past with the zinc-based coins that followed. This change reflected not only evolving minting techniques but also the shifting economy that demanded more cost-effective production methods. The 1987 penny remains one of the last to fully capture the craftsmanship of earlier decades before technological automation took over. Over time, many of these coins were withdrawn from circulation as Canada phased out the penny in 2012, making surviving examples in pristine condition increasingly rare. Those who had unknowingly saved a few in drawers or jars might today possess a small treasure without realizing its potential worth. Uncirculated pieces with perfect luster and clear strikes now command remarkable attention from investors and collectors alike. Among numismatists, the 1 cent 1987, from Canada, is prized not only for its condition but also for its emotional value, a symbol of an era that has passed. It connects generations, reminding people of simpler days when even a single cent held meaning. The coin's sentimental appeal continues to rise alongside its market value, turning it into both a historical artifact and a collector's dream. The estimated value of the rare 1 cent 1987, from Canada, in top mint condition or with exceptional minting errors has reached astonishing heights in the collector's market. Some rare examples have reportedly been valued as high as $2.32 million, making this once humble coin one of the most sought-after Canadian cents ever produced. Its blend of rarity, error uniqueness, and historical context drives its astronomical worth. Today, auctions and private sales of the 1 cent 1987, from Canada, draw significant attention from global numismatic circles. Specialists meticulously examine each detail, from die marks to edge consistency, ensuring authenticity before sale. Each verified piece becomes a highlight in prestigious collections, often accompanied by documentation that reinforces its extraordinary provenance and rarity. Next is the Canadian 1 cent 1989, holds a special place among collectors due to its striking design and remarkable history. Minted under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this small copper-plated zinc coin reflects the era's transition from traditional bronze to a lighter composition. Despite being produced in large numbers, a few rare variants of the 1989 penny have become extremely valuable in today's numismatic market, making it a true treasure for coin enthusiasts. The obverse of the 1 cent 1989 features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. Her regal profile, surrounded by the inscription, Elizabeth II DG Regina, symbolizes Canada's enduring royal heritage. This side of the coin not only connects the nation's currency to its monarchy but also stands as a reminder of the era when craftsmanship and symbolism played vital roles in minting. On the reverse side of the 1 cent 1989, appears the iconic maple leaf twig, an enduring symbol of Canada designed by George Kruger Gray. The two maple leaves represent national unity and the strength of the Canadian people. Though this design had been used since 1937, the 1989 version carries a distinctive texture and minting clarity that makes it especially appealing to collectors who seek perfect strike details. The production of the 1 cent 1989 took place at the Royal Canadian Mint, renowned for its precision and quality. Most of these coins were made in Ottawa, yet certain rare errors emerged during the minting process, including off-center strikes, double dies, and incomplete plating. Such minting anomalies are among the reasons why a standard-looking coin can suddenly be worth a fortune when examined closely. Many coin collectors have spent years searching for flawless or error-marked examples of the 1-cent 1989 coin. Some of these coins were preserved accidentally by people who stored them away in piggy banks or rolls, not realizing they were holding a piece of numismatic gold. Others have been passed down through generations, gradually gaining attention as their rarity and historical significance became more widely recognized. The year 1989 also marked an important phase in Canadian minting history, as it came just before the complete shift in materials during the early 1990s. This change makes the coin not just a collectible for its design, but also for its position at the edge of a major technological transition. As collectors value historical context, coins like this represent more than currency. They embody Canada's evolving identity through its minting artistry. Some 1-cent 1989 coins have been discovered with striking errors so rare that only a handful exist. Coins with doubled dates, misaligned dies, or unusual metal tones are among the most desired by advanced collectors. These unique features can elevate their worth from a mere cent to unimaginable sums, especially in pristine, uncirculated condition certified by grading authorities such as PCGS or NGC. When it comes to value, the 1-cent 1989 coin has astonished the numismatic world. A select few pieces in near-perfect mint condition or with recognized mint errors have fetched astonishing prices, with some reportedly selling for up to $1.84 million in private auctions. The value is determined by factors like rarity, condition, and error type, turning an everyday coin into a millionaire's dream collectible. Enthusiasts continue to search for the 1-cent 1989 coin in their old collections, hoping to uncover one of these elusive treasures. The excitement of finding a rare variation lies not just in its monetary worth, but in the thrill of owning a tangible link to Canada's minting heritage. Each coin tells a story, reflecting both history and the artistry behind its creation. Next is the Canadian 1-cent 1991, holds a mysterious place in the world of numismatics, fascinating collectors with its scarcity and historical background. Produced during a time of transition for the Royal Canadian Mint, this humble copper-plated zinc coin has become a symbol of rarity and value, making it a highly desirable treasure among coin enthusiasts worldwide. Its unassuming appearance hides a story of minting precision, economic change, and unexpected worth. The year 1991 marked an interesting period in Canada's coinage history, as the mint began reducing the mintage of certain denominations due to declining use of small-value coins in circulation. During that year, only a limited number of 1-cent coins were struck, making the 1991 penny incredibly scarce. This low production run, combined with the economic policies of the early 1990s, resulted in a coin that was rarely seen in everyday transactions. The obverse of the 1-cent 1991 features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Dora de Petrie Hunt. This portrait represents a refined era of Canadian coin design, emphasizing both artistic detail and national pride. The Queen's image symbolizes stability and continuity, a fitting theme for a coin that would later become a historical relic of Canada's monetary evolution. On the reverse side of the 1-cent 1991 lies the classic maple leaf design, created by George Kruger Gray. The twin leaves on a single twig have long symbolized Canada's natural beauty and unity. The intricate details of this artwork reflect the mint's dedication to craftsmanship, even on a coin of such small denomination. Today, it stands as a visual reminder of a design cherished for decades before the penny's discontinuation in 2012. Collectors often note that the rarity of the 1-cent 1991 is due not only to its limited mintage but also to the fact that most of these coins were quickly removed from circulation. Many were melted down or lost over time, leaving only a handful of pristine examples. This scarcity has elevated the coin's status, transforming it from a common currency into a numismatic gem. The coin's composition of copper-plated zinc marks another interesting aspect of its history. By 1991, the Royal Canadian Mint had shifted from pure bronze to more cost-effective materials, reflecting the changing economic conditions. Despite its modest metal content, the coin's historical and collectible significance far outweighs its intrinsic value, making it a fascinating study in how rarity shapes worth. For collectors, the condition of the 1 cent 1991 plays a crucial role in determining its desirability. Coins in mint state or proof-like condition, with sharp details and full luster, are exceedingly rare. Even a slight scratch or discoloration can impact its market value dramatically. This has led many numismatists to carefully preserve any 1991 penny they come across, knowing that its value continues to rise over time. In today's collector's market, the 1 cent 1991 has reached extraordinary heights, with some pristine examples valued at around $1.25 million. This staggering figure reflects the perfect blend of rarity, historical significance, and collector demand. It's incredible to think that a coin once worth just 1 cent could transform into a fortune worth millions, showcasing how small treasures can hold immense value. The story of the 1 cent 1991 also serves as a reflection of Canada's transition away from small change toward modern digital economies. It stands as a reminder of an era when every coin had character and craftsmanship, and when a simple penny carried national symbolism. Its discontinuation only added to its mystique, ensuring that it would remain forever remembered by collectors and historians alike.